For tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am betting on black tonight.
Lovely. You look great.
Welcome to Code Black Facts, where we talk about all things black to include news and viral videos, mental health, self-love, self-care, self-development, black women issues, crime stories, and black history. If you are interested in any of these topics, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and don't forget to comment below. Thank you.
Say it's a black thing, run deep in the roots. Blacker the berry, baby, the sweeter the juice.
Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning into Code Black Facts. You guys know I love you and I appreciate you. So I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about this right here. That's Kim Kardashian. And I wanted to get you guys' input on what you guys think is happening here, because clearly Kim has, taken out her butt shots or whatever it is she had to make her booty bigger. And now she, looks much smaller. Now, this picture that you guys see on the screen is Kim, and she was on her way to the some party at the White House. And so she took some pictures, and, of course, the pictures went viral. Her dress is beautiful. But people could not help but notice how much smaller her butt is compared to what it used to be. People couldn't help but notice that. And of course, it's been said that she was working on getting her, her natural body back. So I wanted to just kind of talk about this and get you guys' opinion and kind of give kind of my perspective. As you guys know, Kim, actually, let me show you guys this video because I took this from her. No, I got it from Instagram. Hold on. Beautiful dress. Can't help but notice the butt is much smaller. So now we know that Kim, basically had a lot of work done to her body, right? She doesn't talk about the work that she's had done, but you can physically see it. And it's really been a big talk because when Kim first hit the scene, and she was, out here dating different black men, a lot of people couldn't help but notice her body, her shape, and more particularly her butt and how, big it was. And Kim was really an anomaly in, for white women. White women typically just did not have Kim's shape, right? And this is not to say that white women don't have butts or anything like that, but not big badonkadonk, what we would call in the black community a big butt, a big ghetto booty. They didn't have that. They didn't have that. And that was not a norm. Now you can see women all over have that or whatever because there's a lot of people getting surgery. So when Kim hit the scene, she was like a unicorn. And this is why I think, of course, a lot of black men flocked to her because she had, she was a white woman. So she had that white woman going for herself, right? That's automatically to black men. That's automatically going to make Kim, an exotical, right? Because, most black people grow up among black people. Most of us, not all, but most of us, we grow up where most of us grow up around black people. We grow up dating, and being in relationships with each other, right? Most of us, right? So, Kim has been able to come up off of black men. Everybody knows this, right? When she was hanging out with the Hiltons, the Hiltons put her in close proximity to other wealthy people. And by way of that, she was able to meet her very first husband, a black man. I think he was like a producer or something like that. I'm not for sure. He was much older than she was. And I think she ran off and secretly got married to him when she was like 19 or 20. She was very young. And they didn't stay married long. But, you know, I think that that's kind of like in her mind, that's where she started to see that, okay, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can easily get a bag and I can get social status and all I got to do is I don't have to come from money like the Hiltons. I just have to have a certain look, right? And in having that look, it attracts black men, not just any black men, certain black men. The easy bag black men, the new money black men. And that's what I wanted to talk about because I do notice that, like, when you look at Paris Hiltons and the Hiltons and women, white women who come from real long money that go way back like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, 100 years, that Ivania Trump money, that, you know, that Melania Trump money, that real money, right? When women who come from the real money, do you notice them changing? Now just think to yourself. Take a really good look at your Paris Hiltons. Think about Paris Hilton. Does she look like Kim? Did she have to change her body to look like Kim? No, she did not. And why do you guys think that is? Number one, she comes from money, so she doesn't have to come up on a bag from a black man. That's number one, right? Number two, she's already in close proximity to other kids, other people who come from long, old money, right? She doesn't need, so Kim needed that. Paris Hilton, which was the Hiltons, they were Kim's entry into you know, into being in close proximity to other people who have money. Right? Yeah, they went to school with people, but see, going to school with people who got new money is completely different than learning the game and going to school with those who come from old money. Completely different game. If you notice, women, think of like all these people, like the people who owe money. Just think of all the people that come from old money. Look at their wives. Look at these white women that they're married to. They didn't go the Kim Kardashian route. They didn't have to come up on black men. They knew that if they changed their bodies to look like Kim, then yeah, that's an easy come up. But look at how many people that's gotta. Now I don't want to say run through because I don't know, I don't know about her like that. But what I will say is the miles. Look at the miles that she's had to place on her body, going from one black man to the next black man to the next black man, one sex tape after the next, so on and so forth, to get where she had to get. And see, the Hiltons of the world, they understand they don't have to change their bodies to, get to where they're trying to get to. And again, this speaks to also like Kim. I think once she caught on, she knew, okay, I'm just gonna keep going up and up and up. And so the ultimate come up was getting with another man who would give her, number one, the social status, and then number two, billionaire status. Kanye is a billionaire. And because she's married to Kanye, Kim is a billionaire in her own right. Absolutely, she is. She's got makeup, clothing, so on and so forth. She's a billionaire in her own right. But can we say that she would have gotten there without the black men that she went through? I don't think so. See, because being white and pretty don't necessarily give you billionaire status, right? You may have certain privileges, but it may not necessarily, because there's a bunch of white pretty women, but they're not billionaires, right? And so I think that, Kim understood that, okay, if I change my body and I get all this surgery, I'm going to appeal to black men. And then appealing to black men, that's an easy bag. I mean, again, Kim is considered a unicorn among black men. She's a white woman with a big old booty who is willing to date and even marry a black man. There's a difference, because you got a lot of white women that get black penis, but they won't marry you. They won't marry you. They will not. They may even have your child. They won't marry you. There's a difference. There's a difference now. Not unless you come with some money or you come with some type of social status, or you can offer something better than what they come from. But if you are a Paris Hilton, there's no need to go get with a black man, because I mean, you have plenty of white men who own and control the very things that black men are trying to get to. Most, anyways. So I wanted to point that out because it's very interesting to me that now, and this is the thing, let's ask ourselves, like, is this a new trend? Right? You got all these women that ran out, did all this stuff to their bodies. All races of women. It's not just black women, it's white women. All races of women is now getting these things done to their bodies, their lip, they're blowing up their lips. They getting work done on their nose, they getting the BBLs, they chopping off fat to get skinny. I mean, is this a trend? Is this going to become a trend, like now natural bodies? Because I mean, a lot of people are. You got, what's her name, Corley LeRae or whatever. She's a real slim girl. She just did a something with Nicki Minaj, and she's rocking her natural body. You got a lot of women, Ari Lennox. I mean, the list goes on, different shapes, different sizes, but they're rocking their natural body. So is this the new trend? And natural bodies really has never been a trend. It's always been a thing to me of like those who can afford it and those who can't. And now that, you got people who can put cosmetic surgery on layaway, now you got a bunch of people that's able to get it. But before layaway was possible with cosmetic surgery was really elite, and it was for people who could afford it, which was typically a lot of non-black people. So, I just had to ask the question because I think it's very interesting that now that she's divorcing Kanye, right? And she's getting back to her, I wouldn't say original body, because obviously, there's always going to be some kind of surgery to make you look younger, or, or to lift things up, pick things up or whatever like that. We do know women from other races of women, they age differently. So it's always going to be some type of surgery in that instance. Of course, she's a woman who's had 4 children. So, I don't know how many she had out of her body. I'm not for sure. But anyway, she's had children. And so, that adds another element of surgery that one may get or whatever like that. And but I do pose the question, like, I find it quite interesting. Do you guys think that Kim is doing this to appeal to other black men? I mean, to white men? Do you think she's trying to ingratiate back into white society and get chose up by white men? Do you think she's done with black men? Clearly, she could never really be done, because there's always going to be black men who wants to get with Kim. I mean, Kim is pretty much Kim, J-Lo, those in that time, from 10, 10, maybe 15 years ago. In that time, they were the unicorns in that time, where black men had access to them. They saw that they were actually giving black men the time of day. So they were unicorns. But do you guys think that now she's trying to distance herself? Is she trying to be more appealing to white wealthy men within her own, socioeconomics? Because she's a billionaire now. And like I said, go to Google if you do not believe me. Type in the richest men. Look at the wives. Even look at the ones they used to be married to. They are regular, smegular looking white women. Yes, they might have a little nip and tuck in terms of, like, they don't want to look old, or maybe they had breast jobs. But look at the butt. Look at the hips. They're not there. Pay very close attention. Look at the women who get all of this work done. And many of them run to black men, that new money, that easy money, that money that I don't know no better money, that money that, oh, this is the first money that I've ever seen in my entire life. So that run through money. But then go over into old money and look at some of that old money booty. You got new money booty, old money booty. Look at that old money booty. Come back, leave me a comment. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you find. Tell me your thoughts. And until next time, we out. Thank you guys for tuning in.